This is the Deep in the Weeds podcast. I'm Anthony Huckstep. From time to time, we're going to catch up with the people who have shared their story on the show. Dash Rumble and her partner Ross McQuinn experienced the highs of restaurant success in their first year of trade at Pilot in Canberra before the pandemic changed everything. But today, they're seating people in the restaurant for the first time since. Dash, how'd you feel this morning when you woke up?
Hi, Huck. Thank you. I feel really good. I am so excited.
How does this moment compare to the first time you opened the restaurant, which really wasn't all that long ago in the scheme of things?
Yeah, I guess it's really different. I mean, before it was kind of excitement as well as we were super scared because, I had no idea what I was doing. But now it kind of seems like we get a second chance to it kind of feels like we're opening another restaurant, but it's all in the same spot and we know where everything is, and it's kind of less stressful in some ways, I guess, yeah. But it's just super exciting, for sure.
How have you prepared for this moment? You're going to have 20 people in to dine. What's the preparation been for this evening?
Yeah, a week ago, we were kind of decided to just put our bets on being open. So we kind of just sat down with Barry and Mel and decided what kind of style and concept we wanted to go for, which is a little bit, it's quite different to what we were doing before. So they've just completely changed the menu. And then we've just kind of rearranged the room and changed a few things in the restaurant and done a bit of DIY.
How are you going to feel when the guests first come through the door?
Really good. It's kind of weird because when we were doing takeaway, it was nice to chat to people, and it was but we were kind of all, knowing that it was something that we weren't super into. It wasn't our jam, and now it's something that I think that we're proud of and we're confident with. And it's kind of exciting, and it'll be awesome to give that to other people and to actually have them sit inside, which is so cool.
Just before you said that you're going to be doing things quite different to what you'd done previously. What does that mean? What are you going to deliver?
Yeah, so, we can only fit 20 guests in the restaurant, so that's adhering to the ACT and also just the 1.5 square metre rule. So when we first opened, we wanted to do something that was kind of premium and set menu only, and then we were a little bit scared because we were the new kids on the block, and we thought, well, what if nobody comes? So we probably have to offer a la carte as well. And I think that we definitely, like everybody kind of who works in hospitality, undervalued ourselves a bit. So I guess, now's our chance to kind of, because we have to make that higher price point, we're doing $120 per person, set menu only, 7 courses or around about that, maybe more, maybe less, depending on the night. And then matching drinks and Aussie wine list as well. So it'll be a lot more, it's more spread out between tables, but more intimate for the people that are at your table, I would say.
When we spoke a little earlier, on the episode that we did, you said that your job wasn't needed anymore during the pandemic, and how does it feel to have your job back?
It is so good. I feel so motivated. I have been at the restaurant but every day for the past 2 weeks, and I haven't even cared. It's kind of I feel like I've got so much energy. See how I'm traveling in a few months, but it's definitely broader. For all of us as well, the kitchen team, we are just so motivated. I definitely feel like I've been able to use my skills, and I hopefully can continue to do that for sure.
The guests that you got coming in tonight, are they people that that are regulars? Are you going to see some familiar faces?
Yeah, my parents are coming in. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Yeah, and we've got a few regulars, and it's just throughout the week as well, just seeing people's names kind of pop up. Last week, a lot of people were asking us, when are your bookings going to open? And of course, we wanted to do it right and not mess anything up, so we left it a bit late. But yeah, it's definitely, there's a few names that we don't recognise, but yeah, for the most part, definitely regulars and friends and family are coming in to say hi, which is really nice.
It's been a pretty dramatic period of time. What has the pandemic taught you?
I guess to be adaptable for sure. To understand that things aren't forever, and to definitely, not live in the moment, but be thankful and grateful and understand what you have for sure. But even in terms of like the pandemic, and now thinking about, how far people are away, how many sanitizers do we need in the restaurant, how do we keep everybody else safe, not just the people that work here, but our guests. So I think that's just another extra level on top of, what we already were kind of doing as a restaurant and as people that work in this industry.
So you've got a pretty tight and small kitchen team there. How are they feeling? And can you take us through what's happening right now there in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Mal is filleting John Dory. Spoiler alert. What are you doing, Barry? Barry's making meringue. Yeah, they're all just punching out the menu, which we very luckily got to try last night, which I was very excited about. Yeah, just getting stuff done like they usually do.
Well, you've probably got a lot to get sorted just before you do open the doors, and we really appreciate you giving us a little bit of time to speak today. Good luck tonight, and hopefully we see opening to a full restaurant, not just 20, real soon.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, Huck, and thanks, Rob.
This is the Deep in the Weeds podcast. I'm Anthony Huckstep. Stay tuned as we share the stories of Australia's hospo community, suppliers and producers in search of hope during this pandemic. Special thanks to executive producer Rob Locke for making this all happen. Follow us on Instagram at Deep in the Weeds Podcast, or email us at podcast@deepintheweeds.com.au. Stay safe and be well.